So let's start this off right. Hopefully you could hear this. You could, but maybe this will. I don't know. I was expecting a lot. Essentially, I just opened a beer. Um, I know that sounds really fucked up because I just got out of the hospital and now I'm going to drink a beer. But don't worry, I'm not on any kind of pain meds, even though I should be. And it really sucks. Hold on, let me take a drink of this. Oh my god. That's really good because I haven't had a beer in a long time. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I know that's kind of nasty. Um, so, as you could tell, we're obviously playing Minecraft today. Also, one thing that I believe we left off at, I was trying to tame an ocelot, and for some reason it wasn't working. It wouldn't let me tame it. Like, the hearts would come up and shit, like I was trying to mate it, but it wouldn't let me tame it. And I don't know why, but I think we're just gonna ignore that for today, do some caving, some mining, or some exploring, or whatnot. Yeah, because it's starting to get dark, and ow. I was just rubbing my chest, and I haven't taken the fucking, the things off for like a EKG machine. You know, the things they stick on your chest and hook all the wires up and shit. Well, I haven't taken them off yet. And I know I should have, but it's like, I got a lot of chest hair. And it just, it hurts. But, I could have swore I had armor. And the chest with stuff in it, but I guess I don't. Fuck me. Okay, well, I guess let's make a chest now. But anyways, the reason why I was in the hospital was because I thought my appendix was gonna burst. Um, and I really didn't want to go because I had to miss out at work. And yeah, I know that sounds kind of stupid because it's like, who doesn't want to miss a day of work, But the thing of it is, I just lost like $250 or more tonight. So it kind of sucks, but at the same time, I'm kind of happy because who knows, Because I'm sure I told you guys before, I'm a tow truck driver. I tow semis. Um, I could have swore I had more tools and shit than this. But, yeah, I'm a tow truck driver. Not the best. I'm not in the best of areas, loading up trucks on the side of the freeway and, stuff like that. So, who knows? Maybe it was a blessing in disguise. But anyways, going back to what I was saying, yeah, I thought my appendix might burst or whatever. At least that's what I was being told. And I guess if your appendix bursts, then you could die, I guess, which is kind of stupid. It's like, I don't know. But anyways, like I said, I really didn't want to go. I just, I don't know. But so I went to the hospital, right? And I know this is gonna sound really fucked up, but I was like laughing my ass off when this happened. I'm just gonna start. I'm just gonna start digging down here. But the nurse went to go hook up a IV to me. Because I was in pain and they were gonna give me some stuff for pain and shit like that. And hey, look at that coal. And are you fucking kidding me? Just so this guy doesn't fucking just run down there while I'm trying to work. Let me do this. Okay. But yeah, she went to go hook up an IV to me. and one of the things that had happened was she couldn't find my vein, and it kind of makes me a little queasy just thinking about it. But she couldn't find my vein, and I'm looking down, right, and I'm like, okay, um, I'm me as a guy. I have 11 tattoos. I've donated blood. I've um, I've been in the hospital many times before for stuff like when I played football in high school. I tore my knee, my rotator cuff. So I've always had needles poked inside me, which I know that sounds really fucked up to say. I mean, I've never used needles for drugs or anything, but um, yeah. So I was looking down, right, and I hadn't eaten all day, and she was. It still makes me fucking like. It gives me the jitters, when it like makes me cringe a little bit. But I was looking down at her, and she was trying to find my vein with the needle in my arm, and I was like, and I. It's hard to remember exactly what happened. I think I said, "Yeah, I don't feel so, I don't feel so hot," and and she's like, "Yeah," or I wasn't really paying attention, or no, I'm like, I'm starting to feel really dizzy, and she said, "That's not good." And then I said something else, and then next thing I know, I'm fucking dreaming. Like, honestly, I had no idea what was going on. And then when I came to, like, I was being shook up. Like, um, essentially what happened was I woke up and there was like 6 people standing around me. And I was like, what the fuck? And I just couldn't help but laugh. I laughed. I passed out, right? And the only reason why, like, there was a doctor in the other room, and I guess because I was sitting on the bed. There was a bed. I had my own room. I was sitting on the bed, and my back was to the wall, and she was, like I said, she was trying to find a vein, and when I passed out, I like went straight back. Even though I was sitting down, I'm sure that like the blow was a little bit more cushioned than it would have been if I was standing up. But yeah. So I hit my head so hard on the wall that I guess I knocked the phone off in the other room, like the phone off the hook in the other room. So the doctor saw that and was like, "What the fuck?" And he came rushing in, and like I said, I woke up. There was like 6 people around me, and and these doctors had to be confused because I was laughing, and I don't know why I was laughing. To be honest, I know it sounds so stupid, but it's like I was straight up laughing. Like I came to, and at first I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then I realized, oh shit, I fucking passed out. And I know that sounds so bad because it's like when you pass out, it's serious, especially when you fucking fall back and hit your head on a wall. But it was I don't know. It was just, to me, that was, even though it shouldn't be as funny as it was, um, it still was, and I don't know why. Because, like I said, I know that sounds like really bad, but yeah. So, anyways, after that, continued a fucking cycle of, well, now you were just gonna get a CT scan of your abdomen, but now you're gonna get a CT scan of your head too. And I was like, fucking A, man. Just fucking adding time to the hours that I've already been at the hospital. And I was ooh, nice, iron. And at that point, I was already at the hospital for, I think I was at the hospital for a total of like 8 hours or something like that. Um, yeah, it was kind of shitty because I didn't want to be there anymore. And the thing of it is, when you get a CT scan or a CAT scan, it takes like 3 hours to get the results back. And that was the unfortunate thing. And um, because the hospital I was at, like they'll put um, like these charts and stuff for like the patients. That way they're not sitting there wondering, how long is this gonna take. So they had a chart there that said X-ray is like 2 hours, CT scan and an MRI is 3. So my biggest thing was, okay, well, am I gonna be sitting here for 3 hours or 6 hours? Because they had to do two of them. Um, I really needed this cold, by the way. But yeah. So I was just kind of worried in the sense that it's like I just wanted to go home because I hate the hospital. Because first I get there, right, and the people in the lobby are being like they're just being assholes to me, and it's like really. And I told him why I was there, and he's like, "Well, are you sure you don't have kidney stones?" It's like, "Well, I mean, I know the computer isn't always going to tell you the truth, but I told him like, look, I typed it in on Google what was going on, and I'm telling you this is what it is, and all the symptoms that I have, like, I really haven't eaten this week. Um, I've been feeling nauseous. I've been feeling dizzy. I've been having the chills. I was wearing 3 layers, 3 long sleeve shirts at the hospital, and I was still fucking freezing. And me, I'm a bigger guy. And if you know a bigger guys are not cold. Bigger guys are never usually cold. They're usually warm. They're usually sweating too. I mean, I'm not like, as one of my friends that owns a liquor store would say, I'm not fat nasty. I'm a bigger guy, but I'm not fat nasty. Ooh, alright, I'm already on level 12, or floor 12. So, um, like you said, are you kidding me? How lucky is that? How fucking lucky is that? Um, well, maybe not. I don't know. Let's see how big this vein is. Looks like a pretty decent vein. But, yeah, so anyways, let me get some of this iron smelted. Um, throw one more in there just in case. Ah, shit. I hate when I do that. I fucking just get lost. Anyways, so fucking A. I can't think right now. Um, fucking A, dude. That's a nice fucking vein. But yeah. So anyways, like I was saying, they were being complete assholes to me, like up front, and my blood pressure was high, and I just had my blood pressure checked, right, and it was like 132 over whatever it should be. And I told him, like, look. I just had my blood pressure checked last week. It's the only way I could still drive. Because like I said, I drive a truck. And for those of you who don't know, truck drivers in America have to, um, get 7 from that. I didn't get any extra. I think there was only $7 either. But truck drivers in America, they have to get a medical certification. And essentially what that is It's a card that says, you know, this guy isn't gonna pass out at the wheel. Essentially, that's what that is. And um, I know this sounds silly, but you know, I told him, look, my blood pressure is fine. Obviously, I'm coming in today, and I'm in fucking pain because I've had this pain on my right side, which also, you know, could be an appendix. Because I swear it started like in the middle of my gut, and I felt it kind of like move to the right, which is also a sign of your fucking appendix. And I don't know, they were just being assholes to me. And then the thing that pissed me off the most was like I went in there, sat down right, and like 16, well not all right, let me not be as exaggerative. Like maybe 5 people came in after me, and they all got seen first, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like there was a couple ones, like I think there was a girl who was pregnant. I mean, she wasn't about to give birth or anything. I mean, if she was, she wouldn't have even been there in the first place. She would have already had her own room and all that shit. But oh, why am I digging down still? This is floor 12 right here, right? 13. This is 12. Okay, so um, I think I'm just gonna try. I'm just gonna dig this out a little bit, and then I'll start like strip mining from there. But yeah. So there was the mom, and then there was a couple other people, and it's like when you are fuck, when you're alive long enough, you start to like kind of figure out like, okay, that person's faking it. Okay, they're just a hypochondriac, or you know, that person actually must be really hurting. And there was a couple people I seen in there, and um, and it was like they didn't need to be there. They really didn't. They had no business being there. And I hate to say it, but they might have just been trying to score some additional fucking pain pills. Or, well, legally get some pain pills, you know. Because there are a lot of, like, drug addicts that abide by the law. Like, they won't go out and, like, buy, like, pills and shit. They'll go to the doctor and get them. Even though they may not need them, they'll tell the doctor, oh, yeah, it hurts this bad, and all this shit, and it's like, no, it doesn't. It does not hurt that bad. I mean, I'm sure people have pain. I'm not arguing that they don't. But like I said, once you've lived like long enough, you'll kind of start to realize like, okay, I know why you're here. Because you could look at somebody and be like, okay, you're pretty strung out. You don't need to be here. And like she went in front of me, and then she actually went in the back, and she was making this huge fucking scene, because you could hear her, like she was screaming, and it's like, okay, it's you're not in that much pain, because you were in the fucking lobby, you were sitting down, you were fine, right? And you went outside to smoke like 2 times, and you weren't screaming then. But as soon as you get in the back, oh, here it fucking comes. I'll start here. I need some iron too, so that's cool. But yeah, I mean, essentially, I mean, I guess it could be a good life lesson. I guess, you know, make sure like when you surround yourself with people, or when you surround people around you, or whatever, or surround yourself with other people, make sure they're actually on the up and up. Because it's like a lot of these people, like they'll pretend to be your friend, but really it's just a ploy to get what they want. Like if I had a friend that loved prescription drugs, which I have had a few, they have since kicked the habit. Um, and you know, whenever I got like Vicodin or something, like from football, because like I said, I tore my knee, I tore my rotator cuff. Sports in high school really fucked me up. But every time I would, like every time I got hurt, they'd be like, "Hey Kyle, you got to hook up on some Vikes or some like muscle relaxers or whatever." And would I give them to him? No, not really. And the thing that sucked about that was it's like you say no, and then it's like, well, what the fuck, man? I thought we were friends. It's like, motherfucker, I was given these by the doctor because I legitimately am having pain. And then they're like, yeah, me too, man. But the problem is I can't get to the doctor and I don't have the money for the copay and the prescription. That's not my problem, bro. I'm not gonna fucking give you my shit. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love prescription drugs. And I know that sounds so bad, but I'm not gonna fucking go out and take them, like, or go buy some. I'll fucking, if I get prescribed them, I'll take them as, like, I'm supposed to. I won't mix alcohol with it or whatever, but essentially what I'll do is I'll fucking take them, veg out for, like, however long, and just, like, sit there and do nothing. And, like, or whatever, I take them and it helps me with whatever pain I'm dealing with. And, like you said, I take it, if I get prescribed something, I'm taking it for a legitimate reason. I'm not taking it to fucking, get high. Because I mean, I've done that before, don't get me wrong, and I'm not condoning it, because I think it's really stupid, because it's like, there's been days where it's like, you get high, and then you fucking just, like, end of the day comes, and it's like, why did I do that? I did not need to do that. And I'm not saying anything against anybody who does, but I mean, it is bad. You shouldn't fucking be getting high all the time. Unless it's weed. I do support medicinal marijuana for the right purposes. If you're just smoking weed just to smoke weed, I don't agree with it. But if you actually need it, if you have a problem, I think it should be legal, which it's really starting to, especially here in Michigan. Um, there's lava right above me. Shit. Um, I think I might be in a lava pool. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, so this is where I should be. But essentially, I'm kind of getting way off topic here because this started out with me going to the hospital to fucking talking about prescription drugs. But anyways, um, real quick, let me take a sip of this. Oh man, if there's one thing I love in this world, it's beer. um, and then that's another thing, like beer, like I don't drink that much. Like I used to, like a couple years ago. But now it's just like there's like no point to it. I mean, now I drink to relax. I don't drink for any other reason but to relax. And I know it sounds stupid because people could say, "Well, why do you need to relax?" Well, because my life is filled with goddamn stress every day of my life. Excuse me, sorry. Because I work a job that I really don't enjoy. Like, I enjoy my job, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, it's like, I really don't want to be there. I don't know. It's just, if I could get away without working, I would. But I can't. We'll wait for those to cook, I guess. But yeah, it's just. All right, let's go back to. Um. So I guess we'll talk a little bit more about me because it's hard to interact when nobody's in the chat, which people tend to watch these later, especially when I stream. But yeah, it's just like I keep saying that I want to keep streaming more and more, but it's getting harder and harder because it's like I'm always working. And then I was talking to this one girl, and I actually like really liked her. And the only issue I had with her was the fact that, well, it's not really an issue with her. It's just the way this girl is. She's just so sweet and so caring. And unfortunately, she has a child from another guy. And it's not the fact that she has a child that made me like upset with her or anything. I'm not upset with her at all, actually. It's just like the real dad, the biological father of that child. He's not. I don't want to sit here and talk shit about him because that's not what I'm trying to talk about. But I guess that's kind of the reason why things ended up the way they did. But he's not the best father, and well, I shouldn't say he's not the best father. He is very, very dependent, I should say. He's very dependent. Whereas like me, I'm more so independent. Like if I need something, I'm not gonna call somebody else to say, hey, go get me this. If I need something, I'm gonna fucking try to get it myself. If I need to drive somewhere, I'm gonna drive there myself. If I need to borrow money, I'm not even gonna ask for it, or I'll ask my boss, and he'll take it out of my check at the end of the week. I mean, and essentially, this guy, he's just like one of my brothers. He bounces from job to job, no car, sleeps on the couch, and just that kind of guy. And I don't know the guy. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I'm not trying to talk shit about him. Just in case she watches this video, which I doubt she will, but it's just a little irritating because she messaged me like we had a date, right? And well, we were supposed to go on a date. We were supposed to go to Greektown. For those of you who don't know what Greektown is, it's part of like downtown Detroit in Michigan. It's downtown Detroit. It's part of downtown Detroit. There's like a bunch of restaurants, Greektown Casino. The restaurants are actually, it's like a Greek mob, to be honest. It's like an Italian neighborhood except for Greek. Essentially, that's what it is. I mean, the restaurants are really cool and they're really good, and it's like fine dining down there. I know people think of Detroit, they think, oh, ghetto slums. No, like the buildings are old, but they're like historical old. You know what I mean? They're not old as in like falling down, but they're historic or whatever. And like I said, it's fine dining. Some plates are like $20 a plate, or 30, or 40, or 50, or however much. You got to have some money to go down there, of course. But essentially, that's besides the point. We were supposed to go on a date and whatever, and she was talking to me, or we were messaging over Facebook message. I don't know why. Ow! Son of a bitch, my elbow. I don't know why we would do that. Maybe she wanted to see like if I would read her messages or some shit. I don't know, because we had each other's number. Like thing is like we'd call each other, but we'd still message on Facebook, which is so weird. But essentially she was like, she was really upset, and I'm like, you know what, stop, just stop. And I said, I said some cutesy, like, I knew what I was getting myself into when I started talking to you, because a lot of the problems like she would have is she was worried about more so hurting me because of him, the original baby or the biological father, and she's like, oh, you're so sweet and all this stuff. It's just like a minute later, and she's like, I don't want to go out tonight. I'd rather stay in. And I told her like, I really don't want to do that because my place is a mess right now. And she said, well, that was actually before because she had mentioned it. And I'm like, no, let's just go out. Ooh, I either hear a cave or a zombie spawner. But I'm like, all right, let me tidy up some things around the house. Clean up a little bit because at the time, my brother still lives with me, and he's a fucking slob, right? And it's just dishes everywhere, and I'm always working, so it's like, fuck it, he'll end up cleaning it later or something. But so I'm like, let me tidy some things up, and I did, and she came over, and all we did was we had Chinese. We got a pint of Hennessy, which I know that sounds a little funny, but it was her choice. I didn't have a choice in the matter. Because my drink of choice is either beer or Captain and Coke. I was about to say Captain and Jack for some reason, but I don't know why I'm sitting here just chopping up all this fucking. I don't know. Maybe I'll find some diamonds or something. But anyways, so she came over, and that's the thing, guys. I'm gonna tell you right now. Simple will win every time. Simple will always win. For those of you who might be taking a girl out on a date this weekend or next weekend or whenever, simple, simple, simple. You don't need to go overboard. Save the overboard stuff like for later. Because my original plan, my uncle knows a lot of people in Greektown, a lot of owners, a lot of people. And the original plan was, well, we're gonna go to dinner, and then after dinner, we're gonna go sit up on the rooftop, just her and I. And for as much as that, or as romantic as that sounded, um, it was just too much. And like, it wasn't too much in the sense of, um, like it was not hard to accomplish, like to do or whatever. Like that could have easily been set up, easily. But anyways, what we did was, like I said, we stayed at my place, and we talked, and we hung out. We ate, we had a couple drinks, and we talked. And um, that was actually really cool. And the cool thing was, at the end of the night, she got on top of me, like we were, like there was a little bit of like Hennessy left, and for anybody that knows me, they know I do not like liquor whatsoever. Like I said, the only liquor I'll really drink is Captain and Coke, and that's about it. Or girly ass shots or drinks. um, you said I drink more so beer. That's me. That you can't blame me for that. But um, I said, I really think the only way I'd be able to drink any more of this stuff is somebody was to force me. And she said, well, what do you mean? Like, and I said, like, if somebody was like to climb on top of me and like force it down my throat. And I didn't mean anything by that. Like, I wasn't trying to like throw a hint like, hey, climb on top of me and force this bottle down my throat. It was just, that was honestly like, I hate drinking liquor that much. I'd rather have somebody force me to drink it. And she says, oh, like this? And um we were sitting at a table, so I pushed my chair back, and she climbed on top of me, and she kissed me. And whew, man, the look a woman will give you right before they're about to kiss you is so sexy, so fucking sexy. Honestly, I was so turned on. And I'm sorry if that's a little too graphic for you, but it's true. You know, and that's the case with anybody else, you know. Unless you hate girls and you hate guys and you just fucking just rather jerk off by yourself. Um, kudos to you, but, everybody gets turned on by something. But it's just like, Diamonds, what's up? Um, Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate because I'm not trying to knock these diamonds off. Okay, but, so essentially, like, we were kind of talking, and that's another going back, like, I sidetracked a lot on that story. Um, shit. Thank God there was water right there. But, get some lapis and all that. But, yeah, so anyways, like, we were kind of, like, talking and shit, and, that was taking up some of my time a little bit, because it was, like, I'd get home from work and, we'd talk some more and all that. And, I loved it. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. But then there was a problem. And the problem was that something happened with the guy that she, had the kid with. And, um, put some more torches out here real quick. And she said she needed to be there for him. And she couldn't talk to me right now, which I don't know if I should have been hurt. I mean, I was pretty fucked up from it, don't get me wrong. Because it's like, like, the thing is with her being a mom, moms aren't, like, girls aren't gonna look for, like, oh, he drives a nice car, he has new Jordans every day. They're gonna look for, like, okay, can this guy take care of me and my family? And not in a sense of that she wants somebody to take care of them, but she just wants somebody that's going to be there to help her. You know what I mean? And in that aspect, I think I like nailed it with her, and um, I think she was really digging that about me because I was ready. I was ready to have a stepchild. Essentially, and the thing that like really really sucked about it, like she was telling me stuff like, "Oh, you'd make a great husband and a great father and all this other stuff," and it really really hurt me when she when she said, I gotta focus on this right now. But the thing that confuses me is it's like, okay, she says, um, I just can't talk to anybody right now. That's what she said, okay? And to a point, I can almost understand that. Because it's like, yeah, all right, I know you got to focus on this issue. I understand. But is it goodbye? And she wouldn't tell me that. So I don't, that's one of the things that confuses me. I don't know if it's goodbye. I don't know if it's like, just give me a little bit of time so I could fix this and we'll resume right where we left off. God damn it. And, like I said, part of me really wants this one to work out. There isn't a part of me that doesn't. honestly, now that I think about it, there is not a part of me that does not want this to work out. Every part of me wants this to work out. Um, can I fucking get one? God damn it. Um, but and I'm not saying, anyways. I'm getting way off track with my stories tonight. But anyways, like I was saying, um, in a sense, she wasn't really taking away from me, you know, streaming, but it definitely did cut into a little bit of time. And like you said, it wasn't her. It was the fact that, um, just you get tired after a while, and like when you work all day and then you're constantly talking all day. That was the thing. This is what I want. Okay, if there's any girls out there that can understand what's going on, if you watch this video, please tell me what the hell she means. Like, does that mean like she even told me, she's like, I still love him, but I'm not in love with him, and that makes complete sense to me. Because this guy, he's hurt her so many times and all this other stuff, and it's just like, if he hurt you so many times, why are you gonna be so nice to this guy? That's just me. Like, I understand this guy's the father of your child, but if I had a baby mama, or what, or like, if I had a child with a baby mama, or with some girl, and she was just a piece of shit, and all she did, more diamonds, and all she did was party and just fuck around. I'm not saying that's what this guy does, but essentially, you know what I mean. Like, I'm sorry, but if you're down on your luck, like, you already fucked up. This, I don't know. It's just it's hard to say, because it's like, is it really just only one diamond? But I'm kind of veering off really far. More lava. There's a bunch of resources down here, but I don't think I'm gonna grab them all right now. Unless I saw diamonds over there. But anyways, yeah, if there's any girl watching this or something and she can kind of make sense of that for me, I would highly appreciate it. Like I said, it's just, to me, it doesn't make sense, because it's like, how are you gonna tell a guy, like, oh, I think you're a really great guy, and you know, our like the thing, like, the night we were supposed to go out, but we stayed in instead. She even told me, she was like, "Oh, this is the best night of my life," and okay, and like I said, she even told me, like, this is the best night of my life, and I can't believe I found such a great guy that actually treats me right, because every guy I guess she dated has been an asshole to her. And it's like, well, one, there's no reason for it, because this girl is, I swear to God, She is so loving and so caring. I don't know how any guy could ever take advantage of that. Me, I love that about her. I love that, she I told her, like, just obviously with her being a mom, it changes things. It changes the whole dating game. It's not just I want some guy who, like, she was saying, I want some guy who's nice and takes care of his lady, and it's like, no. Now the whole thing's changed. I need a guy who can take care of me, take care of my child. I mean, not that she was looking for somebody to take care of her child, but you know what I mean, right? It's not like she was looking for a sugar daddy or anything. All right, somebody's shooting arrows at me. But it's not like she was looking for like a sugar daddy or anything. She just, if I'm gonna be with her, she would want me to fucking be able to take care of her child as well, and love her like she's my own. And that's what I told her. I'm like, if we are together, I'm gonna love you and your child like, she was my own. And I think that's one thing like she really liked about me too. So I was essentially in, but okay, I'm just gonna start heading back now because I'm already at like 50 minutes of streaming. But I was in with her, and then it sucks, because it's like, how are you gonna tell somebody, you're such a great guy, I'm a great husband, this. Oh wait, no, all right, let's backtrack because I fucked up. Um, one of the things I told her was, I want somebody to come home to, and she really loved that. She loved that because like I said, I told her I want somebody to come home to, somebody I can love, because that's me. I've never been one of the guys that like says, "Oh, I want to just like go out and fuck everything that walks." No, that's never been me. I've always been a lover. I've always been more of a romantic, and that's just me. And um, and she really loved that about me because every guy, like I said, that she was with was an asshole just looking for sex, and she even said to me, "You are so much different than any of the other guys that I've dated. Because usually by the second day of talking, they're either asking for nudes or they're asking for something that I normally wouldn't ask for right away." And I was like, "Hey, cute babe, what's up?" Move. Are you actually a girl, or are you a guy that just has the name cute babe? Damn, fucking shut down, man. Shut down. Nah, I'm just messing with you. But what the fuck's it got to do with me, though? I mean, I'm not trying to sound rude, don't get me wrong. How old are you? Oh, never mind. Never mind. 15 is way too young, so never mind. See if I can go get some cows real quick. There would be a creeper. I was just curious. Come on, really? Just fucking controller? Are you serious? But anyways, I forgot where I was going with my story. By the way, cute babe, what I do is I stream just to upload to YouTube. And I know this sounds really, really weird, but I've been having issues with my PC recording and all that stuff, and I just haven't had the money to, you know, replace all that. And so sometimes a lot of people have asked me like, um, who am I talking to? And essentially, it's just me doing a solo commentary for this video that will be up on YouTube. But if you like Minecraft videos, check out my YouTube channel. My name is KG Mac. We had other videos on there as well. Minecraft, Call of Duty, UFC 2, which I doubt you'd be into that kind of stuff. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say I doubt you would be, but maybe? I don't know. If you did. I'm not gonna fucking. Hey, bro. Chill the fuck out. But yeah, so as I was saying before you started watching, I was talking about why I was having an issue with stream. Why is there always a fucking cross in Minecraft? I mean, I mean, is this not a fucking cross here? It's exactly what that is. Always. I mean, I'm not trying to sound fucking sacrilegious or whatever, but... Oh, god damn it! Son of a bitch. Ooh. I know what I could do. Oh, I got 29. I think it only takes 28. So let's see. Whoops. Yeah. I've had dogs. Alright. The problem is, this is PlayStation 4. I don't know if you noticed. I'm trying to get the last trophy in Minecraft, and it's always been to tame a fucking ocelot. And every time I go to Taste, I never can. But for some reason this time, I tried taming this guy, or wherever that guy ran out from, and it wouldn't let me. Like, it put him in love mode, but it wouldn't let me tame him for some reason. Do you guys know what it is? It's raw fish, right? It's raw fish to tame an ocelot, or is it cooked fish? Or does it matter? Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like I said, I was trying to tame an ocelot with raw fish, and it was just putting it in love mode, and it wouldn't let me tame it for some reason, and I don't know why. No, I mean they would come up to me like that and shit. It's just all right. I'm gonna be logging off soon, but we're gonna finish this stream from by fishing. So let me. Hopefully, no creepers come out of nowhere and blow me up. But I take it you mean seed dream keepers. If that's what you mean, it's 6'9", 6'9", 6'9", 6'9", 6'9", 6'9". Alright, you said what is your seef? So I'm imagining you're saying seed. It's 6'9", 6'9", 6'9", 6'9", 6'9". So 5 69s. Right, it feels really good to be streaming. I'll tell you that. Even if I only got a couple views right now, my mic's back on. Um, feels like I said, like I was saying, feels really good to be streaming. And I guess everybody's fucking left the goddamn party, so or the stream. Which that's whatever, because this is still gonna get uploaded to YouTube and people are gonna watch it later. Well, not a lot. Excuse me. Maybe not a lot, but um, you know what I mean. It only takes one video, and I know this obviously probably won't be the video, but you know, whatever. Because the thing is, streaming is like my counseling, my psychiatry. You know, when you sit down and talk to a shrink. You didn't. You didn't what? I'm sorry. Huh? That's weird. Because the view person thing or whatever went down to 0. Oh, what the fuck? Alright, let's see if I can tame an ocelot with fucking 2 fish. If I can find it. Okay, so there's fucking dead chicken, so there's gotta be one around here somewhere. So let's go to bed real quick. We're not fucking with zombies and creepers and skeletons and bullshit. Why is it as soon as I get fish, these motherfucking ocelots just disappear? Okay, there's a cow for some reason. Like, you kidding me, bro? By the way, if I ever ask questions, it's more so rhetoric unless I say it directly to you. But that's just me. This is fucking retarded, though.